Hey, what's going on, everybody? I hope you all can hear me just fine. It is Friday night. It is time for trivia. I'm glad you're with me. If this is your first time, welcome. If you have been here many times, then welcome back. What we're doing tonight is we are going to play 5 rounds of trivia. We're going to have a general knowledge round, a music round, a movie round, a picture round, and then my 4, 3, 2, 1 round. And if we're lucky, maybe the cats will show up at some point. I left the door open for them. Last I checked, they were sleeping, but we'll see. Anyway, if this is your first time, let me explain the rules. I'm going to post a link to a Google Doc that is going to be for each round. You will fill that out, hopefully. Yay, cats. You'll fill that out, hopefully with the right answers, and then I'll grade them. I've posted a link. The link that's in the chat right now is the link to the score sheet. So if you want to check that out, go ahead. I'll be entering the teams as they come. I really only have one rule, and that's don't cheat. This is an unenforceable rule, but I will say that there is a special place in hell for people that cheat at trivia, especially when there's no consequence. It's really it's an honor system. Let's have some honor. So Without further ado, let's get started with round 1. I have just posted the link to round 1 in the chat. So go ahead and check that out. Round 1 is our general knowledge round. There are 10 questions, and they're really on everything and anything. I will try and monitor the chat. I've got my dual set up now, so I can see the scores and I can see what's going on. So. Yes, my plants that are reaching for the sun because I'm right by the window. So if you have any questions on this round, I will do my best to explain them. I can't give any hints though, so I apologize for that. I'm drinking something a little more substantial than water tonight. So who knows? Maybe I'll be more fun. Yes, Kathy, if you're paying attention to the chat, I can absolutely hear you. My wife is downstairs playing. She can't hear me, but I can hear her. And by the way, just so you know how fair I play, she texts me for hints, and I don't give her hints because I have integrity as a host. What am I drinking? I am drinking Heininger Premium Lager. It was on sale for $5.99 for a 6-pack of these tall boys, so I got it. Trader Joe's is the best place to buy booze if you have one near you. The Trader Joe's brand single malt scotch is pretty damn good. Nate and Jared celebrating together forever. Well, shit. Congratulations. Oh, my teeth look fantastic. Thank you. It's probably because it's still light out, so the light is reflecting off my face. I've got the window open, looking at the beautiful dark clouds that are approaching. It's supposed to rain tomorrow where I am. I don't know about the rest of you. If you're in Southern California, it might rain. If not, well, I hope round one isn't too hard. I tried to give it a little variety. I'm not seeing any answer sheets turned in yet, so I don't know. Maybe it is. Also, Jeff, I hope you get the answer to number one on this round correct, since you wanted sports questions. I know it's not exactly a sports question. So how's everyone handling their isolation? You might not be paying attention to this right now. I just heard or read earlier that drinking booze is not great for the old COVID. It might help you get sick if you're that one. If you're predisposed to getting sick. You just go at medium level stir crazy. It fluctuates for me between being pretty stir crazy and not being really that stir crazy. It's helped with video games. I beat the Star Wars game that came out, Fallen Order. I beat that, and the free game for Xbox Live one of the free games for Xbox Live this month is Fable Anniversary. So there's like 300 hours that I'll be able to do something. That game is hard. What's frustrating too is I go back and forth between the main guy who plays Cal. Cal? No, that's not his name. The main character. The main guy, the actor for that character, goes back and forth for me with being like really good and emotional, but then also just like a wooden cutout of a person. Everyone else in the game is so much better at acting. Every other actor in it is so much better, consistently good, and he's just awful a lot of times. Also, I apologize if you can hear construction in the background. My neighbor is doing something, and it is very, very loud. Someone's cutting wood. So I apologize. All right, we got five responses in. So, clarification for number one, because someone asked, I am looking for this specific mascot. There is a mascot who has a name that is the most sued mascot in professional sports. Let me give another copy. I did it earlier, but here you go. For the score sheet, bam. That link is the score sheet. Oh, I missed them. I missed them live streaming. How do you know I missed them live streaming? Maybe I watched it. I mean, I didn't, but maybe I did. The New England Patriots, I will say this. I am a pretty diehard Green Bay Packers fan. That said, I readily admit that Tom Brady is one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. He's also one of the luckiest quarterbacks of all time, but he's one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. All right, we got 10 answers in. Aaron Rodgers is a joke. How dare you? How dare you? Aaron Rodgers is a gift. If his Instagram is to be believed, he's going to come back next season with a mullet and the Wyatt Earp mustache. He did a poll. That's what people voted for. At least he's not dating Olivia Munn anymore. How dare you say Aaron Rodgers is a joke? Aaron Rodgers is a gift to this world. Danica did kill his career. Man. It's hard being a Green Bay fan sometimes. Lots of times. But it's better than being a Bills fan. Like in a fight? Pat Mahomes? Probably. Aaron Rodgers is old for as far as quarterbacks go. Not as old as Tom Brady, but I mean, he's 35. I think he's a little bit younger than me. I think that Aaron Rodgers, Rivers is technically how? No, Rivers is like 39, isn't he? 38. I think the New England Patriots, like the Clintons, edge really, really close to what's considered illegal, but rarely cross the line unless you're a conspiracy theorist. So I don't know. I want to say yes, they cheat sometimes, but then again, you can say that they are just on the edge of what is legal in football, and they just do what they got to do to win. I mean, wouldn't you? Oh, so okay. Yeah, so Rivers is 39. He's not younger than me. How old are you? I thought you were around my age. You do not have information. Be careful, Jason. You might get suicided. Hey, Mary, maybe don't post answers in the chat. And don't worry, I got you. I won't tell anybody, I swear. You better not. All right, I got 14 answer sheets in. Is anybody still working? Let me know. You've got plenty of time. We got 39 people viewing this. I don't know how many teams we're actually having. We actually have. Todd is still working? Is that what you said? Actually, you know what's funny? I don't play fantasy sports. Not that I don't want to. I just don't. So hold your fucking horses. 1 minute, please. Okay, Jesus Christ. Cheese and rice. Yeah, don't go posting answers into chats. That should be rule 2. Rule 1, don't cheat. Rule 2, don't put post the link again to round 1. Is that what you're looking for? The link to round 1? Let me do that right now. There's the link to round 1. Oops. All right. We got Dix in the chat. All right. I got 15 in. I'm going to call 2 more minutes for round 1. And the link that I posted is the link to round 1 because someone asked for it. 2 more minutes for round 1. 2 more minutes. For those of you who are done with round 1, I just posted round 2. Round 2 is open. If you're working on round 1, okay, 5 more minutes for round 1. Round 2 is posted. So if you're done with that, get working on round 2. 5 more minutes for round 1. I'll say this about round 2. Round 2 has a theme, and sometimes if you guess the theme, it makes it easier to figure out the rest of the questions. So think about that as you're going through round 2. Philip McCrack, I love your name. I think you're also the only one still working on round 1. Is anyone else still working on round 1? You're good? All right. Is everyone done with round 1? Last call for round 1. Going once. Going twice. All right. That's it for round 1. Let me go over the answers real quick. Number 1, which U.S. professional sports mascot has the distinction of being the most sued mascot in the country? That would be the Phillie Phanatic. Number 2, which mathematical theorem is represented by the equation a squared plus b squared equals c squared? That is the Pythagorean theorem. Number 3, the first credit card was introduced in New York in 1950. It was the Diners Club card. Number 4, how long is a score of years? A score is 20 years. Number 5, how many U.S. states end with the letter O? There are 4 of them. Some of you put those 4. They are Ohio, New Mexico, what is it? Ohio, New Mexico. There's 4. I can't think of them all right now, but there are 4. Number 6, what is the more common name for an apiarist? An apiarist is a beekeeper. Number 7, what rock musician was known as the Lizard King? That's Jim Morrison. Number 8, which video game character was originally given the name Jumpman? That's Mario. Jumpman was his name in Donkey Kong. Number 9, what is April's birthstone? It is a diamond. God help you, whoever has significant others who are born in April. And finally, number 10, what food item, when stored properly, will never spoil? That's honey. Honey will never spoil. They found jars of honey that were well preserved in Egyptian tombs, and they were still good. They just had to, I think, heat up the honey to get it to be liquid again. Anyway, you can check out the scores and how you did on the score sheet. Round 2, I will post round 2 one more time. Round 2 is posted in the chat. I know most of you are working on it, but just in case. New Mexico, Ohio, Colorado, and what's the last one? Arizona. No. Ohio, New Mexico, Colorado, and man, I am blanking on the last one. And I wrote the damn question. Idaho. Yeah, that's exactly. Idaho is the last one. Jesus. Idaho, New Mexico, Colorado, and Ohio. Arizona, no. Arizona, no way. When I heard that the street signs routinely melt or they have to be made of different stuff than normal street signs in Phoenix, I realized that Phoenix was not the place for me to live. Because Jesus, why? Arizona is nice though in the get to the hills, the high points. You stay out of Phoenix. Phoenix is hot like the devil's butthole. I assume. I mean, I've been to Phoenix. I've just not been to the devil's butthole. I mean, maybe I have been to the devil's butthole. We got one answer sheet in, and that person got 100%. They know their movies. You see, that's why the theme is helpful. Sometimes when you can't figure out what the movie is, but you know what the theme is, it makes it easier, or at least it makes it doable. So that's what I like about theme rounds. The themes help. At least they don't hurt. And then when you don't get the theme and then you hear the answers and you're like, ah. All right, answers are starting to trickle in. Don't worry if you're still working. You got plenty of time. I love it when teams change their names between rounds. Just kidding. I hate that. Don't do it. Unless it's really similar to the name that you had the first round, which the one I'm referencing was, so I knew who you were. So thank you. But also, I did give an answer to round one, but if you want me to, going to go over it again real quick. U.S. professional sports mascot with the distinction of being the most sued mascot in the country. That is the Phillie Phanatic. The mathematical theorem represented by a squared plus b squared equals c squared is the Pythagorean theorem. The first credit card introduced in 1950 in New York was the Diners Club card. A score of years is 20 years. How many U.S. states end with the letter O? 4, New Mexico, Idaho, Ohio, and Colorado. More common name for an apiarist is a beekeeper. The Lizard King was Jim Morrison. Jumpman was the original name. Jumpman was Mario's original name. April's birthstone is the diamond. And what food item stored properly will never spoil? That is honey. All right, 2 perfect scores for round 2. Look out. Competition is heating up. Yeah, Jesus. Anybody that has parents born in April, good luck. My birthstone is a garnet. They're usually not that expensive. I like that. I like that joke, Philip McCrack. All right, we got 9 in. That means there are still 7 more teams out there still working. You got 5 more minutes for round 2. I know you're working hard, but I got to call it sometime. I got beer to drink, things to do. No, I'm kidding. Not about the beer. I got beer to drink. But I mean, it's Friday, and we're all under quarantine. What the hell else am I going to do? Except stay here with you fine people. I mean, I don't think Pandaddies are cheating. I don't think they are. I mean, there's other teams that are doing better than them. Oh, wait, no. They're in first place. Just kidding. They're the ones doing the best right now. But only by A slim margin. I've definitely heard of Yahoo or Yahoo or Yahoo, but I don't go on there very often. Sometimes for their sports, Yahoo Sports. I go there for that. Alta Vista, baby. Screw that. I go on Ask Jeeves or Web Crawler or what? Alta Vista. Back in the day of the web rings, no search engines. You just had to hope that the next the next site in the ring was related to the one that you were on. How about altnets? Web crawler. That's, though I did spend a lot of time on Alta Vista, I will say. Whatever happened to those? Did Google just buy them all up? Bing. Nobody uses Bing. Although I will say that Bing sometimes gives you results that Google doesn't, because Google likes to bury stuff that doesn't buy for ads, doesn't buy ads. Oh, well, welcome, Jason. Yeah. I was hoping that I wasn't spamming the Orange County subreddit. Yeah, Bing is good for certain things. Bing is good. Like I said, Google sometimes buries search results that are. If you're a conspiracy theorist, Bing is great because it uses it highlights websites that maybe you wouldn't find on YouTube or on Google. Oh, guess I should have been paying attention to the answers. I mean, to be fair, Philip, they're not the only ones that got 100%. There's a couple people on here that have gotten 100%. So I wouldn't necessarily say they're cheating, or maybe all of them are cheating, but I don't think so. All right, we got 14 answers in. DuckDuckGo. Big prize money. We're all staying home and staying safe. I just convinced my bosses that I didn't need to go back in the office until the stay-at-home order was lifted. So I'm glad of that. All right, we got 15 answers in. I'm almost caught up. 16 answers in. How many liberals do we have in the chat? I mean, Liberals in terms of trivia? All right, we got a new team that jumped in. Martin and Melinda. Melinda and Martin, sorry. Countdown timer for next week? Maybe on my Instagram. It might go that long, but I have to repost it every day. Five and done. Actually, no, I haven't heard of that. But let me get to this real quick. We are done with round two. Everybody is turned in. Let me turn it off here real quick. All right, let me go over the answers to round two, and then I will post round three. Number one, Take Me to Bed or Lose Me Forever from 1986. That was Top Gun. Number two, 10 Minutes to Wapner. We're definitely locked in this box with no TV. That is the movie Rain Man. Number three, in 2054, the 6-year pre-crime experiment was abandoned. All prisoners were unconditionally pardoned and released, though police departments kept watch on many of them for years to come. Agatha and the twins were transferred to an undisclosed location, a place where they could find relief from their gifts, a place where they live out their lives in peace. That is Minority Report. Number four, and it's my favorite quote from the whole round. First, take a big step back and literally fuck your own face. That is from Tropic Thunder. Number five, don't be afraid. I'm going to give you the choice I never had. That is Interview with a Vampire. Number two, no. He didn't slam you. He didn't bump you. He didn't nudge you. He rubbed you. And rubbin' son is racing. That is from A Days of Thunder. Number seven, you think you've won? What is light without dark? What are you without me? I am part of you all. You can never defeat me. We are brothers eternal. That's from the movie Legend. Number eight, we use words like honor, code, loyalty. We use those words as a backbone of life spent defending something. You use them as a punchline. I have neither the time nor the inclination to explain myself to a man who rises and sleeps under the blanket of the very freedom that I provide and then questions the manner in which I provide it. That is from A Few Good Men. Number nine, from the moment the invaders arrived, breathed our air, and drank, they were doomed. That's from War of the Worlds. And number 10, hey, Ray, wouldn't it be funny if I went to Harvard and you went to jail and we both ended up surrounded by crooks? That's from The Firm. And what do these movies all have in common? They're all Tom Cruise movies. All right, a lot of you did really well on that one. So congratulations. All right, we're going to move on to round three. Round three is quickly becoming my favorite round. Round three is my fill-in-the-blank karaoke round. I hope you do well on this one. I will try and sing to the best of my ability the answers when we get there. So I should mention, each blank is only one word. It's not a phrase. It's not two words. Each blank is only one word. So good luck. I tried to pick doozies for you. Ones that you'll be angry that you don't know. Well, Matthew, he's in it, and he's the best part of that movie. For sure, the best part of that that movie. It's the biggest surprise and the best role I think he's ever played in his entire career. Really, Tropic Thunder isn't a Ben Stiller movie or a Robert Downey Jr. movie or a Jack Black movie, or I can't remember anyone else in that movie. It is 100% a Tom Cruise movie, and you'll never convince me otherwise. My goal in this round is to drive you crazy. I don't know if I can play the song. I fucked up question 4. I don't think I did. Did I? No. You know, I don't know what made me think of Tom Cruise as a theme for last round, but he just popped into my head. I don't know, maybe because he's immortal. I was thinking of immortal actors: Tom Cruise, Keanu Reeves, Donald Sutherland's still alive. But no, I didn't watch Risky Business. I didn't actually watch any Tom Cruise movies. I copied the lyrics. Well, to be fair, I'm a Katy Perry fan. Well, I'm sorry. But yes, Phil Collins is always somewhere close to my heart. He'll be in my heart from now until forever because, I don't know, he's just been a favorite of mine for a long time since I was a very young boy. Both in Genesis and his solo. I can try and play the song. It's probably going to sound like shit, honestly, because I would be playing it through my computer into my mic, and it's going to just sound awful. So if that's what you want, I can totally do that. No matter how hard I try, yeah, he'll be in my heart. There's a stranger like me. He is a stranger like me. It's a vastly underrated Disney movie, just for the soundtrack. Again, I use this round to I try and pick songs where you probably know the song and you sing it. You probably sing it in your car. And then I take out a word where you're like, God damn it. What's that one word? What is that word? By the way, Mush, he sings that song so much better than Glenn Close does. I'm actually surprised the cats haven't come in. You're not seeing the question for round 4 or round 3, sorry. There's round 3 again. Woof, everybody's submitting at once. Gordon Lightfoot lyrics. You know, is it Gordon Lightfoot that does the what is it, the something of the Edmund Fitzgerald? Is that Gordon Lightfoot? The sinking of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Oh, you know what? I said that there's no cats, but Sprinkles just walked in. Say hello. Hello. The wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. That's what it was. I've been to that museum. There's like a shipwreck museum, I think in Michigan somewhere. It's a very depressing museum. It's all about the Edmund Fitzgerald going down. I see. There's only one, and it's this one. You may think he doesn't like it, but he's actually purring. Man, you're all submitting at once. That's good, though. A single cat. There's another cat, but he's probably downstairs enjoying the couch life. He's my thick boy. All right, we got 11 turned in. 12 turned in. Team Wiggly Dick, you are good at music. We want photos. Photos of what? I'm not some trained monkey to send you photos. Maybe we'll send you photos. Oh, cat photos? Is that what you want? All right. I'll say 2 more minutes for this round because most of you are turned in. A pat on the back. What's the prize? The prize is a good feeling. It's hard to get prizes because I can't tell if anyone's cheating. And I actually don't have any prizes yet. It's just a good feeling that you are the smartest of the people that are here, the 36 people that are here, and the 16 or 17 teams. I can't remember what it is. All right, I've only got 4 teams left to grade. That means 2 teams are still out there. Go team, go. You can't tell? I can tell. What can you tell, Anthony? Anthony, does anyone ever call you Tony? If I'm going to kick cheaters out, I'd have to kick everyone out because I have to assume that you're all cheating. If someone's cheating, yeah, like 50% of my associates. All right, Mayhem and Foolishness. It's the only one left. You've got about 30 seconds to turn in your answers. Mayhem and Foolishness. Team Mayhem and Foolishness. You put a star next to you. How dare you? How dare you asterisk her? You don't even know her. I will admit some of my questions are bullshit, but that's part of my charm. Please, children, let's not fight in the chat. Don't make me separate you. Team Mayhem and Foolishness, are you still out there? You did pretty good. You did pretty well in the last round, but I'm not seeing you so far. Last call. Oh, I see you now. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. I might have given the points to the wrong team. Oh, I think I did. Sorry, Team Mayhem and Foolishness. Yeah, I gave. So, sorry. It was not Team Mayhem and Foolishness. It was Team Melinda and Martin who jumped in the last round. I don't know if they're still playing. Oops. Let's not do that. All right, last call for round 3. Going once, going twice. And that's it. You join teams with Candace? Oh, okay. What's Candace's team name? All right. So I'll cross you out then. If Melinda and Martin joined with Candace's team, let me do that real quick. I can see my cursor. Okay. Oh, gotcha. All right. Let's go over the answers. And again, I apologize in advance, but I'll try to make it interesting. Number 1, my lover's got humor. She's the giggle at a funeral. So the answer is giggle. Number 2, I'm going to pop some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket. I'm hunting, looking for a come up. Hunting is the answer. Number 3, you know I know how to make them stop and stare as I zone out. Number 4, kiss me, kiss me, infect me with your love and fill me with your poison. Take me to take me, want to be a victim, ready for abduction. Number 5, well, I remember, don't worry. How could I ever forget? It's the first time, the last time we ever met. But I know the reason why you kept your silence up silence up. Number 6, so let it out and let it in. Hey Jude, begin. You're waiting for someone to perform with. Number 7, everyone should have got number 7 right. If you didn't, I have less respect for you. I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. When a girl walks in with an itty bitty waisted around thing in your face, you get sprung. Want to pull up tough because you know that butt was stuffed. Number 8, I hear the drums echoing tonight, but she hears only whispers of some quiet conversation. She's coming in 12:30 flight. The moonlit wings reflect the stars and guide me to south. So the answer is wings. Number 9, and that's about the time she walked away from me. Nobody likes you when you're 23. And I'm still more amused by TV shows. Amused is the answer. And finally, number 10, new blood joins the earth and quickly the subdued. So the answer is blood. New blood. All right, let me go over your scores in alphabetical order as of 3 rounds with. All right, oops, I went too far. All right, 22 points for Beer Me Marge, 17 points for the Bench Warmers, 24 points for Bun Lovin', 26 points for 20 points for Just the Tip, Please, 22 points for the Late Ones, 23 points for Mayhem and Foolishness, 24 points for Mid to West, 11 points for 99, 24 points for None of Your Quizness, 31 points for the Pan Daddies, 14 points for the Quarantatas, 23 points for the Quarantitties, 28 points for Suck My Wiggly Dick, but they also changed their name a bunch of times, but I'm keeping it at that. 26 points for Taste My Pirate Party, or Taste My Pirate Patty, sorry, and 20 points for the Zombies. All right. Round 4 is a special request. Round 4 is a special request. Swoon. Yeah, you know, singing is my thing. So, round 4 is a special request, or at least the theme is a special request. So I hope you enjoy it. Round 4 is my 4-3-2-1 round. It's all about sports. And I just posted it in the chat. That last link I posted is the link to the score sheet. That's in the chat for us. My other cat came in the room, but I'm scared to pick him up. Pick him up, pick him up. I'm scared. Augie, come here. Yeah. I'd rather not pick him up. He's all knives right now. Do it. He's all knives. Cats are made of knives and his tail's all swishy. Hey, stop it. He's also tearing up the carpet. Hang on. Nope. He ran out. He ran out of the room. He knew that I was going to try and pick him up. Augie is a cat that you can't control. I hear my wife downstairs complaining about not knowing anything about the NBA. Got 6 answer sheets in. Finally, a round that you were pretty confident in. Well, I'm glad I could be of service, I guess. I rarely do sports trivia, so I figured I should throw in a few sports questions. Got 9 answer sheets in. Glad I could be of service. Man, most of you are doing pretty well this round. I'm actually, I shouldn't say I was surprised, but it's nice. All right, I got 11 in. That means that there are 5 more teams out there. So 5 more teams. You hate this round. I'm sorry, Martin. I'm sorry. Some people love it, some people hate it, but that's what it is with every round. Come on now, Dan. You can't assume that everyone who does well is cheating. Anime round instead. Anime. What kind? There's so much anime. That's like saying have a cartoon round. What kind of anime? Like slice of life anime, mecha. About musicals and animals? How about musical animals? Like musical animals, like basically every other Disney thing. Herbs and spices. Have a cartoon round. Just any cartoon. Just some animated stuff. Musicals. Are any of you going to watch Cats on video or download, whatever? I'm excited to get Altered and then watch that movie. It's okay. You don't have to explain yourself to people. Very specific questions about true crime. How did so-and-so kill his wife? Conspiracy theory round. Like, what kind of conspiracy theories? It's so broad. They could be government conspiracy theories, paranormal conspiracy theories. All right, I don't know if I called 2 minutes. Who killed JonBenet Ramsey? Wasn't it his brother? Her brother? Tiger King. Ask questions that literally... What have I got in my pocket? That's the question. This game is biased towards people with lives. Isn't that any trivia game? The flashlight. All right, I think we got almost everybody. Yep, I think that's everybody. Hang on 1 second. All right, that is everybody. So that's it for round 4. Let me go over the answers real quick. All right, number 1, who are the top 4 all-time point scorers in the NBA? That'd be Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Karl Malone, LeBron James, and Kobe Bryant. Number 2, who are the 3 players involved in the 1998 Major League Baseball home run chase that ended with Roger Maris's record of 61 home runs being broken? Those 3 were, most of you got 2 of them right. Those 3 were Mark McGwire, Sammy Sosa, and Ken Griffey Jr. Number 3, who were the last 2 NHL teams to win the Stanley Cup? They were the St. Louis Blues and the Washington Capitals. And then finally, which NFL quarterback currently holds the record for the most all-time touchdown passes? That's Drew Brees. By like 3, I think. All right, let me get going here with round 5. Round 5 is our last round of the game. Round 5 is the picture round. The most interesting man, Karl Malone. Karl Malone here. Karl Malone, want to talk to you about movies. All right, Round 5 is our picture round. It's also the last round of the game. Round 5 is the Name That Dawn round. So name the famous Dawn. Some of these are actors. Some of these are characters. So be sure that you know which one you're talking about as you answer. Aaron fucking Rodgers is on that list, but he's like 10th or 12th or something. He's down that list. Facial hair silhouette round. Remember, some of these are actual people and some of these are characters. So be certain of your answers before you submit there. These are famous dons. So whichever it is, either the actor or the character. Or the person. Could just be a person. It doesn't have to be an actor. Number 10 is a special question. Think about number 10. Think about the question, and then think about number 10. They can't all be easy. It's a bell curve, remember? Some of them got to be hard. They hate us because they ain't us. They hate us because they're anus. Was that on his what is it, Good Eats Remastered or Good Eats Reloaded or whatever it is? Or was that on one of his live streams that he was doing? Star Anus. Quarantine Kitchen, okay. Star Anus, yeah. I don't know if I've actually ever used Star Anise in anything. I'm a box cooker. Cook from a box. Cook from a one of those delivery boxes. Except for tonight, we did pretty good by ourselves. That's living the dream. Just having a live stream where you drink bourbon and curse. I prefer scotch, but what can you do? We don't use it because it's disgusting. Well, I'm not a big fan of anise anyway. Ugh. We're drunker than you too. I mean, this is my third beer, and I haven't drank really anything in probably 2 months. So we'll see. I don't feel drunk, but I've been sitting down, so I could be. I don't know what percentage these are. Oh, wait. Yeah, I do. 5%. I don't know. Maybe I am. Shots. No shots. I want to be able to sleep in my bed tonight. If I take shots, I'm going to have to sleep on the couch because I snore like a chainsaw. All right. We got a couple answer sheets in. Yeet, bruv. Yeah, you know what? I thought about that, honestly, Dan, but yeah, no, I wasn't gonna put him on my trivia. One, too obvious. Two, nah. Little Mayberry action, little Don Knotts. No, he's not on there. Oh, Andy, can I use my gun? I want to shoot Amos in his anus. I got to keep it fresh. I can't just pick any kind of Don. Should I I could do it as Harry Carey. You know, when I was announcing for Craig Biggio, hey Norm. That's how you Google images. Reverse image search. Donkey Don. Sorry. It's because I'm looking. Because I'm grading. I'm not lagging. I'll look back and forth. So you know you're not lagging. Trying real hard to concentrate on the scores. And it also helps I'm a little bit tipsy. So I'm like really concentrating on the scores. So I apologize for that. A little bit tipsy. Give me a break. Haven't had beer in a while. It tastes good. All right, 2 more minutes for this last round. 2 more minutes for round 5. There's only a few of you left, so it shouldn't be too bad. It's actually only 3 of you left. 2 of you left. I can't just throw easy ones that everyone's going to get. I mean, I felt like I threw out some easy ones. All right, I already called 2 more minutes. So like a minute, 30 seconds left. I got 2 teams. I got the late ones, and I got Mayhem and Foolishness. No, I got mid to west. Apologies. Late ones and mid to west. 2 more minutes. I'll just say 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. I'm a Ninja Turtle fan from way back. Also, I'm a Star Trek fan from way back. I'm a lot of fans from way back. I'm a tisk tisk. Oh, I think they're in. All right. That does it for round 5. Let me turn it off here. Let me go over the answers real quick, and then we'll go over the standings at the end of the game. Of course, you can already see those, but let me go over the answers real quick. Number 1 is Don Cheadle. Number 2 is Sam Donaldson. Number 3 is Don Draper. 4 is Donna Summer. 5 is Don Henley. 6 is Donna Reed. 7 is Donald Glover. 8 is Donald Rumsfeld. 9 is Don Quixote. 10 is Don Carnage. 11 is Donnie Darko. And 12 is John Gotti, the Dapper Don, the Teflon Don. I accepted any of those answers. So at the end of the game, here are your scores and standings. In 16th place with 25 points, we have 9-9. 15th place with 30 points, the Quarantatas. 14th place with 33 points, the Benchwarmers. 13th place with 36 points, the Zombies. Tied for 11th with 39 apiece, the Quarantitties, and Just the Tip, Please. You guys should get together and form a band. In 10th place with 40 points, Beer Me Marge. 9th place with 41 points, the Late Ones. Tied for 6, a 3-way tie for 6, None of Your Quizness, Mayhem and Foolishness, and Bun Lovin'. 3-way tie for 3rd, Taste My Pirate Patty, Mid to West, and Chris Tim with 45 points apiece. In 2nd place with 48 points, Suck My Wiggly Dick. And in 5th place with 50 points, the Pan Daddies. Don Carnage. Yes, so, man, I hope you guys had fun. This is, so far, has been a really fun way for me to spend my Friday nights. I hope it has been for you as well. We will be back next week. If you find me on Facebook, it's the same name, this name, right here. This name. If you find me on Facebook or Instagram, shoot me a message or a text or something about themed games. I'm trying to put together a theme game for next week. That means the entire game will be all on one theme. I've had suggestions of Marvel. I've had suggestions of Disney. Let me know what you think. What you want to hear. My wife really wants me to do an entire game on Tiger King. I don't know if I can do that, honestly, but let me know what you think and what you would like to see. Find me on those social media. Also, if you follow me on either of those, you will see when the next one will be. It will be on Friday night, but you'll get the information on the links and whatnot. So, Shrek, Star Trek, I could do any of those. Brooklyn Nine-Nine actually might be kind of fun. Futurama. So, yeah. Find me on social media. Let me know what you want to see for the theme game next week. I will attempt to put a theme game together. Yeah. So take the week off. Wait, no. I do this because I like doing it. You're here as my guests. Famous cats. There are 4 national parks. Second, the famous cats. Well, you've got Heathcliff, Garfield, all the Thundercats. I don't know which other cats I can think of. But anyway, find me on those social media. Like I said, you'll be able to find the links for the next game. Should be same bat time, same bat channel next Friday at 7 p.m. Pacific time. So, I guess until then, I hope you guys had fun. I know you did. I did. I know everybody had fun. Puss in Boots is a famous cat. Felix the cat is a famous cat. Astrophysics could be next week is the NFL draft. Yeah. Is it going to happen on Friday night at when's the NFL draft? Is it on Friday night? Anything but Disney, including Disney. All right. Yes. All right. Thank you guys for playing, and I will see y'all next week.